Huge Supplements was at the top of the game a couple of years ago. Now, I'm not so sure. They have some new formulas and some new looks on their supplements. Here, we got a package from Huge Supplements. Now, where's my scissors? I don't have an exclusive deal with Huge Supplements. I'm not sponsored by them, but I am an affiliate. Buy something through my links, I may get a commission. Everything I say is completely honest. This package here contains some of their new stuff. So we're gonna find out what exactly they sent me because I have no idea. Because their old supplements were really good and they came out of nowhere, overnight, seemingly, with their success. Oh, this is... I already see a intra-workout formula 7. We've got here a post-workout type of supplement, during workout type of supplement, excuse me. This is a stacked formula. So 2 scoops, big doses here. It's got your creatine without branched amino acids. Like there's no essential amino acids. I think amino acids during your workout are not as good as what you would get from something like this or electrolytes. Electrolytes are super effective, and of course it looks like this has got it. But we've got here a big monster of an intra workout. This is a heavy duty type of intra and post workout type of supplement. We're gonna touch on this a little bit more. Let me get to the next thing. There's some big supplements in here. This is REKT pre-workout. Now this is their new version. They have changed from their original, which had some unique stimulants. Erythrogenesis, and it was that pre-workout you would get if you didn't want DMHA. And now they removed erythrogenesis. Similar to what we've seen to other pre-workouts that have similar ingredients like gorilla mode. But this is a big pre-workout, right? 10 grams of citrulline. And we got the cheap budget pre-workout here, REKT Core. This is a mini type of pre-workout and it's got your essentials. It's got your pump ingredients and some nootropics and energy. Strawberry kiwi. The branding here looks good. I like this type of look. Kind of minimal with an edge to it, but a cheap budget pre-workout with some decent dosages, although the servings do tell you a lot that this is a cheap pre-workout because there's 15 full servings in here. And the next supplement, not pre-workout, but it is a pre-workout, pump serum. So this has been revised a little bit as well. Not too much different. Like there used to be some unique nitrate ingredients in here. Oh, there is still nitrates in here. Wow, nice. There's some big doses in here. Pump serum, a big monster pre-workout that's as big of a serving as REKT here. But man, this is looking not bad. Not bad from a first look, because the ingredients here look full and unique, and that it would provide a nice experience for the overall pump from dry to wet. There's 2 more things here. We got another intra-workout hydration. So this is an electrolyte formula. Electrolytes are super useful, more than amino acids during a workout. And amino acids, I don't think they have a good use for them unless you're not getting enough protein. But electrolytes, it's hot outside, you're training hard, you're stressing yourself, you're gonna be losing electrolytes. Useful, a super essential intra workout. I think it's highly underrated to have a electrolyte hydration supplement. But yeah, we've got a hydration. We need this here in Vietnam. It is humid and I am sweating buckets, so I'm gonna be needing this for the gym. And I know this is what I think it is. Magnify. These are pump pills, and it is different from their original formula. So let's talk about the ingredients just real quick. We got that nitrate, agmatine, and some electrolytes, hydration type of ingredients, Visodrive. So if you're lactose intolerant, you might want to avoid this. But with these ingredients, you're going to be getting some nice pumps, and it's going to be easy to combine this with a pre-workout, even if it has a full pump formula, because this has unique ingredients that you typically don't see in pre-workouts unless you're taking one with agmatine already. Other than that, Magnify, a great pump pill-based looking formula to stack. I'm going to try all of these. Which one do you guys want me to try first? Let me talk about REKT real quick. So this formula used to have a couple of things that are no longer here. Two of which I've, off of the top of my memory, is erythrogenesis, a mood elevating type of ingredient, which is now replaced with theobromine, which is similar in not mood elevation, but similar in function, that it can increase dopamine and feel-good neurotransmitters. Glycerol. There's no more glycerol in here. I love glycerol for the pumps. I no longer see that in REKT. What do you guys think of the removal of those two ingredients? I wish they kept glycerol because glycerol is fantastic for the pumps. It's amazing for fullness. I love this type of formula, the Intraworkout. This doesn't have anything useless like amino acids, but it's got your carbs. Glutamine, questionable. Creatine, cheap, but it's still got some useful ingredients like beta-9, taurine, coconut water, of course no protein, and a bunch of calories, but that's coming from dextrose and highly branched cyclic dextrin. Simply put, cluster dextrin, but great looking formula for recovery. And it's gonna be useful when I'm training hard in the humid weather here. And it is summertime where you are probably. How's the weather there? Is it hot? Can you see yourself using this? And then we got the pump serum, which has glycerol, fantastic for hydration as well. So the combination of these things in hot weather, glycerol is fantastic, not only for pumps, but also hydration. When you're working out, you're gonna be holding more water, similar to how creatine works, but glycerol holds a bit more water. And I believe the water goes around your muscles instead of in your muscles, unlike creatine. Creatine goes inside your muscles. And this will give a complete fullness and hydrating type of function, which is going to be fantastic and useful. So the combination of these things with the pump and intra workout, I can see a bunch of these going well together. But I am going to have an honest session of reviewing them and testing them. Let me know what you guys want to know. How the experience is, or how you want me to work out, whether you want special type of sessions, maybe cardio or weightlifting. But my gym doesn't have AC, so it's going to be useful to have these supplements. Have you guys tried any of the new formulas from Huge Supplements? Because all this is new and I haven't tried anything here yet. Let me know your thoughts below, comment, and if you have stayed up until this point, please leave a fire emoji so I know you're a real one. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching.